He's in his 80th year. So
And he walked to school.
he walked to school. What year, Jim, did you start?
1938, it's
Oh, yeah. And was there many coming from that side of the old mill that time?
it's about 12 or 13, 14 maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Think of them all.
Yeah. And
Who were the lads up the road with you there now?
Seamus Reardon, my brothers.
Tom Kelly and Jack Kelly,
Yeah.
Massey Hurley.
I see Harley, Seamus Reardon, Frank Egan.
Mary Kelly.
Yeah. Busy kid.
Yeah. Someone told me, Jim, that your sister brought her to school here first. Was that true?
It would be, that's
Yeah.
why she's in America.
Yeah. And when you staff and come up to the old mill there, like, when you said the hill in front of you, someone said that you were getting nervous at the hill and you wanted to go home. Was that true?
Yeah, it's a bit windy, but that's what that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what about Father
Who else from your class, Jim? Was there many from Roskin in your class?
Oh, there was Jane Lee, Pat Jolly, Paddy Hartnett and Con Hartnett's brother.
Oh, yeah. And
You'll be there, not my story as well.
Yeah.
And
3 years behind.
Yeah, you'll be there,
Yeah.
thereabout. And what do you call another brother as well.
yeah.
John Kelly, yeah?
John Art Kelly.
What about Sean Murphy?
Agricultural contact.
Sean Murphy, was he there?
He was Sean Murphy.
Oh, yeah.
Geordie Murphy.
Yes.
Jane Herden.
Tim
Timmy
Yeah.
Herden.
And
from
Ballinahane, then who?
Mickey Cady would be.
Oh, yeah.
Mick be now.
He would be around Jack's age, sir.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Same age as Tommy, yeah.
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 And from Ballinahane, who would skip from Ballinahane? The Copses,
The Copses, I suppose.
Copses.
me Cops,
Mix and
I was thinking.
John.
yeah, and Jim Cops.
I've connected Mick Cops to there.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Cops, Patty Cops.
Oh, yeah.
Neil Cops.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
John Cops.
John Cops.
No, the
Yeah.
cops.
Oh, yeah. Did all them come here to
Dan
school?
Hartnett behind here. Or Dan Hennessy is now.
Dan Hartnett.
Dan Hartnett, that was the man by the name Paddy Clancy lived there. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Where did Dan Hartnett go to?
He came here to school.
Oh, yeah. They're gone out of it.
Gone, Tingdon.
Oh, yeah. And did the Sheehy's come here from Ballinahane? Would they come here?
Yeah, in my time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What about the roaches did I cover?
They did, oh, the roaches, yeah.
There was 6 or 7 of them coming as well.
Yeah.
And another 5 or 6 of the Sheehies, at least.
Yeah.
Anyway. So there was
And the Mackays.
Yeah, all the Mackays.
Yeah.
What happened to the bishop of Canon Mackay? What did he finish up?
Father Mackay, yeah, he came here to school. He was in Montessor Gym here.
That's right.
Yeah.
What did he finish up?
In Rome.
Yeah, he died out in America anyway. But he was in England for a lot of his time, I'd say, until he was over in England.
And where did he play in the schoolyard?
In the road.
At the back of the school, we used to play anyway in our time. Was that what he used to? Oh, you used to go? Yeah, yeah. And that time, no, there was no lawnmower. We were the lawnmower. We used to go up here and we'd pull the grass, no hands,
Yeah.
down this way. Do you remember that?
yeah, we had a clippers, I think.
And one day, one of us wasn't trying to pick it. I think it was a boot from behind.
I told my Tommy a while ago, you got to be a bit clipping after
Yeah, yeah.
running because he wasn't doing it right. John Keane.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like that. I said a gravity flow into a big tank behind at the back. We had to pump it into the tank inside in that house there now.
Oh, yes.
The master's house for his toilet and so on, I suppose.
There was no flush toilets. There was the dry toilets though, there above the back.
The back there.
Yeah.
Mention your first tailor.
Yeah.
That's what like in Tosh Mackay, so didn't he serve in the Irish Army? Yeah?
he
In the
did.
Congo.
And he was so his time in spent his time in the American Army in the Congo.
And there was all the Hartnett fella too out in the American army.
Oh, they went in the army too, Bill Hartnett. He was shot out in the Vietnam War.
Oh, yeah.
Jackie Higgin of us.
Jackie Higgin. Yeah, he came here too. He was.
And what about the walkers?
Did the Walker come here?
No, they didn't come here at all. Jackie Ford didn't shoot. He came my class. He was superintendent after.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right, all right, yeah.
1973, was it 74, 73?
73 and 73. He was a guy, he was one of the
He was
top
riding for
people.
Fred Rimmel.
Tom, with the Dowlands and Roski have come here. You remember they played in 1973?
No,
The father came here, all right? Yeah.
Oh, that is,
Yeah. Mikey Dolan, wasn't he the father?
Well, come
Oh
here
yeah,
now, Tom,
he
with
showed on the shines.
You remember
That's right,
there was a foxy lad, the Dolans that lived there around Roski were trying to make out him.
Was he below where Paddy Connors
Yeah,
was?
that's right.
Where Harrigan's was?
Down.
He was down there itself, where Harrigan's was.
Because,
I think he was a good player too, wasn't he?
by the way, no, my sister in town now, she was rung, my sister in America there not so long ago.
Yeah.
Only last week, that way. And they're trying to keep a hospital open where my sister's daughter is living anyway.
Yes.
Which I came across a fella there, he's some way over it anyway. And she said, you sound like an Irishman.
Yeah.
I am, he says. Where do you come from? County Limerick, he said. What part of Limerick? Newcastle West.
Yeah.
I played football and hurling, he said, with the Kellys and the Danhers.
Yeah.
And I think I must ask her again, Dolan.
What do you want him?
He could be Mikey Dolan's brother, hadn't he? When he good too.
Who's Mikey Dolan?
Mikey in Diwali.
No,
I know.
No, this fella gave down, he's thinking like his
Curry,
Curry,
he
yeah.
said.
Yeah, he must be that fella, so I suppose.
And what are more of them there?
There was.
Yeah.
They came from Killarteen. Do you
Yeah.
remember when he got the name there the night there we were looking? And
But
he said,
yeah, they only came from the school in Killarteen.
Yeah.
They were living in-
Yes,
do,
yes.
do you remember the fella Jim at all? Mike,
Massey,
yeah.
I think another brother Jim had he as well.
Don't know.
He had two more brothers.
Yeah.
He had.
Massey Dolan.
He had.
Oh, yeah.
He was
These two.
Oh yeah, yeah. And they're coming over here.
Yeah, they're supposed to be
But
cool.
no, someone said that, all right.
Yeah, they're coming.
But there's a few families of them there across there.
it might be one of
I know Brian did play. Is he? Do you know Brian?
I
Do you
don't
know Brian did play? You shared the
I doubt
Liberty.
that's somebody, you know.
His grandmother was Dolan too.
Who's this?
Brian.
You know the Brian from Kilmarnock.
Oh, yes,
Someone
yes,
tell you
yes.
that right?
Well, they said he was the same address where we went up to the funeral.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know the fella? What's
His
he?
name is Limerick Cousins, yeah.
He's playing the Liberty now at the moment.
Oh, Brian.
He's their grandson of one of the Dolans. We're not sure of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know he's playing for Kilmarnock there? What's his first name again?
In Whitehall.
They'd be inside in the house.
Yeah.
And they'd be all the young behind them, the fellas, they'd be inside in the stall, and we coming down the morning to school, we'd have to give him a kick and get him up out of the way to come down.
Over there at night as well, tell you.
They're tied at night, like.
Tied out from the night.
Yeah, tied at night. And then they come on in and with his bottle,
Shift up, yeah.
you know, the bottle,
Because
before he'd release him, he'd milk him into the bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Jim, they call that now outwintered.
Out with
Oh yeah.
Dan is out with
Dan was a great port when he did. Dan, you know, he came here too.
Dan was a mighty port.
Have one a little bit on Dan, his quick sayings, you know.
He was at a fair inside Newcastle one day. It was the time the sliced pan started off. And he went in, I think it was Larry Morris's, was it?
Exactly, it was,
Yeah.
Jim,
He
yeah.
went in there and there was a young lady serving. And of course Dan sat down to the table and she was bringing on pieces of cuts of the sliced pan and Dan had only catch him in the hand and swallow him down.
Yeah.
And he was ordering bread every fucking minute anyhow.
Desperate man to
Put a wind up anyway. He said to the young lady, he said, I'm afraid, he said, if we don't cut thick, you don't have to walk quicker. He thought she was cutting herself.
Was the one David there about he came the cow to the fair in town, and she was an old big cow with big horns in her, and our man said to Dan, how much for the frame? Or Dan said the handlebars are going with her.
That's it. What did he say to Jay and sisters about one day? You remember those big cardboard boxes with jam inside them? Scott's quality, I was thinking of it the other evening.
Oh, yeah.
And to them up at his house, and I said to him, how did that box come around the place? And Dan said, I don't know how the Scots quality come into my locality.
He was coming from the fair of Abbey Fair. He was drunk, of course, he had a cover.
Yeah,
When he came behind the car cross, Broken Cross,
yeah.
he was terrible. But he started roaring anyway. Alan, Lachlan, O'Brien, they got out of jail, but how will Dan come out of care?
And the one about the cow he bought behind, and she was coming up the high hill behind.
Down to Rowan. Yeah. What happened then? She put out her bone down, coming up down to Rowan.
But he was aside at my hand one night, and they were trying to get him into the mint. And they took in Dr. Crowley into the the kitchen, and Dan was inside drinking a pint. And the doctor was examining Dan anyway. And Dan was getting kind of browned off, so he said to Dr. Crowley for a wind up, he says, "Doctor," he says, "I'm afraid I know what you're doing. You're examining my brain to prove I'm insane."
He did give us the right plan, anyway. He was out to put it together.
Something that
He was
that if it,
yeah.
he would have put in paper, he'd be good as the man in no question.
I might have no idea.
What they said about making up the rhymes. What's the thing?
Dan said, Dan, how do you make up the rhymes? Well, so Dan, the corners, the word this said, I makes it up in my head.
That was about it, isn't it?
Myself, the Muckay, Joe Barrett, my brother, the Muckay, Ned and Jack. We were terrified for throwing the stones to go to dance.
Yeah.
I was saying, but Dan anyway made up a rhyme. What the Barretts and the Muckayes, they're naughty for throwing stones to dance galvanized.
The first Friday in town. I don't know, he said about a court case every first Friday, but Mick didn't he said receives every first Friday of every month.
Of course, the boys used to be throwing the stones that he'd galvanized, and Dan was trying to find out who was doing it. And for a wind up, he said, "You would close your eyes when you're choosing the boys, the throwing the stones in my galvanized."
Here Ned Muckay and Jack in the bog one day. Ned didn't do nothing, of course, Jack would walk all right, but my father said to Dan, "How did you get on with the boys?" Well, Dan said, "I give Jack a guinea, but I won't give Ned a penny."
From America to Jack Con, and whoever was reading it out, they came across a word and I couldn't pronounce it, and I said, that must be a misprint. I must go to see her, he said. Dan had it put together.
misprint.
Can it be she's dead
That's it.
and gone to glory, that hound a breeding and limb so fine? When first she came from the Kerry border, you would scarcely see yourself in her coat of fawn.
Lovely, Tom.
At Newcastle station they did keep order and cleared the way for Condelan. She was not long at the foot of Ruska when her fame was written both far and near. She levelled hairs around Shanna Golden, she levelled hairs o'er the plains of Fines. At fertile lands around sunny Nolans, she cut through the breeze just like a mill. At Mass on Sundays you would hear them talking, they'd shake their head as if to say, instead of hunting, we will go walking, for I'm greatly fear we have had our day. God knows Tom Haley and Jack the Boozer were making out that she was a dear. But now that she's gone, but not forgotten, a heavy thought lies on me mind.